Hey gamers, how are you today? So this is a video response to Jameson. Link of his channel is in the description for his contest, which is actually a nice initiative because it gets to know well ourselves, I mean war gamers on YouTube. So he made a list of questions for us to answer, and here my list, the list, and I'm gonna answer those questions. So the first question is, how did you get started in the hobby? So for myself, you can see on my very first video about Warhammer, I got started with in Japan. I was still in Japan at the time, where I bought a starter set with the paints and the 5 Space Marines that I found in a little hobby shop in Kyoto, and that's how I started with Warhammer. Before, when I was a teenager and younger, I used to do models of bikes, and yeah, but it wasn't painting, it was just assembling and putting decals, you know. I did a few at the time, but don't remember now how many. But yeah, that's how I started with this hobby. But then I stopped, and I had the video games era where I didn't touch any model at the time, and then girls and other stuff. Yeah, but then now I started again with the Warhammer and all those kind of miniatures, and yeah, I started with this set, the Warhammer 40k painting set, with a brush, little paints, and also 5 Space Marine models. And you can see on my very first video on my channel, I did it actually. I started not this channel because it already exists before, but at least I started again this channel with the Warhammer stuff at the time. So yeah, if you've been following my videos since the beginning, you've been following my entire adventure with the modeling. So yeah, and question number two is, are you a gamer or a hobbyist? So I would like to be a gamer, but I didn't find yet anyone to play with me. My wife, she doesn't play yet, I hope. So yeah, for now I'm just an hobbyist, but I really hope that soon I'll find someone to play, or a club here, near my house, with the other people to play at least one of these war games that are there. So question number 3. What was the first model you assembled and painted? So, like I said, first I did some racing bikes, but at the time I didn't paint really them. So first assembled and painted is this Space Marine, or at least one of these. I have 5, and as I said, it's from the painting starter set for Warhammer 40k. Maybe a whole set, I don't know if it still exists, but yeah. So yeah, it's a pretty nice painting job for very first. At the time I didn't have almost any techniques. It's been already almost 2 years, a year and a half, yeah. Oops. Yeah. So yeah, there it is. This is my very first Space Marine, and actually you can see him, or if it's not this model, it's one of those 5 on one of the first videos I did, because I also did my very first Space Marine video. So that's the first model I painted, assembled and painted. So next, question number 4 is, what is your favorite paint? So in my case, I use two brands, the Games Workshops, of course, and the Vallero. But what is my favorite is definitely let's see, the Vallero model color. It's cheaper, it's easier to use because it's in bottle. You just have to put a drop on your palette and it's done. I don't really like the Games Workshop. I mean, the paint is good, but the paint pots, I don't like them, because almost every single one that I bought have this thing broken. Normally there is a little spike here which keeps the tap open, but I bought them new, and they're actually from a painting set, and none of them had one. I don't know if yeah, for example, on this wash paint you can see this little spike on the middle, and it's missing on the other pots. Let's see. And that's really annoying. It's to keep the tap open when painting. So yeah, and actually it's smaller. It's only 12 milliliters, where the Vallero paint is 17, and it's cheaper. So yeah, to have the same color scheme, I just go on the internet. I can see a shot. I just hit my lamp here. You can find many shots on the internet, so it gets the same. For example, if I see a tutorial where someone is always using Games Workshop paints, I can then go to the shot and see the Vallero paints. For the washes, I prefer actually GW. I have GW washes and also Vallero, but I prefer the one in the pots. So yeah, but as for paints, definitely my favorite is Vallero. So next question is question number 5. How would you rate yourself as a painter? That's a really difficult question, because I don't really like to rate myself. I think I'm pretty decent. I mean, I'm getting better every time I paint. So yeah, it's from 1 to 10. I will say, I don't know, you tell me on the comment below, everyone, my subscriber, what do you think? Myself, I think maybe 6, maybe 7 on 10. I don't know really, but I think 7, yeah. Because I'm getting better. I notice when I see one of my first, and then I don't have any here, but on the last videos you can see for example, the Necron or other models, they look pretty better than the first one. So yeah, I've improved. So I think 6 or 7 for me. If I'm wrong, tell me. Next question is number 6. What are your goals as a painter? So my goals are to, of course, get better every time, and actually to improve painting eyes, because for me, I think it's still really difficult. Every time I have to paint for this model, I didn't do it yet, but where there is faces, not for space painting because it's different, but you know, for faces, it's really difficult yet for me to paint eyes. So my goal is to improve on this part of the painting. And the next question is 7. What does your wife, girlfriend, other half, or your family thinks about your hobby? And this I am really lucky, because my wife, she doesn't mind that I have this kind of hobby, and she actually really likes it. She always encouraged me to paint when sometimes I don't feel to, I don't want to paint, or don't have the, you know, the spirit to do something. she say, well, why don't you go paint something you like it, so you'll feel better and something. And she actually always say, oh, it's really good, you're painting, oh, it's beautiful, this miniature is beautiful, you did it well. So she always encouraging me. And yeah, my family too. My parents, when I was when they came here, they saw some of my models, say, oh yeah, they looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'm lucky because I have no opposition. They all agree, and they all like actually the work I do. So that's what they think about my hobby. So next question is number 8. Have you personally experienced any ridicule for your hobby? In my case, no, never, because I think we all adults. I'm 32, so all my friends are around this age. They accept when they see the miniature I have exposed. They don't think it's bad. They actually think it's pretty good. So yeah, I never experienced any ridicule or anything like that. So, yeah. So next question is number 9. Have you ever thought about giving up the hobby? No, never, because I'm enjoying every time I paint more and more. It's getting really addicted. I'm getting really addicted on this. I'm actually already, because it's really fun, and it's let's say pretty good to improve your skills, whatever it is, if it's on sports or anything. In this case, painting. It's always good to improve yourself, at least improve the skills you have. So no, I'm not planning to giving up, and actually I think I'll never give up on this, I hope. So yeah, no, I'm not, I never thought about giving up, even when it's difficult. Actually, that's when it gets funny, because it gets challenging, so yeah. And the last question, number 10, yes or no, is there a cuter gamer out there than Joey Warhammer? So if you don't know who she is, just go on the video description. There's also a link to her channel. And my answer to that is no, I don't think. So that's it for this video. I hope it got you any nice information for all of you guys, for your curiosity about me and my hobby, and our hobby, let's say. So yeah, tell me what you think, and if you have what you think about this question, what are your answers, and yeah, this is for the contest for Jameson, and let's see how it goes. So thank you for watching this video, and see you on my next videos.